Trump bond has been lowered to $175 million, everyone. He is appealing his civil fraud judgment in New York, as you know, and the New York Appeals Court has given Donald Trump 10 more days to post this bond as he is appealing this judgment. And they've cut the amount substantially to $175 million. It had been $464 million. That was including interest. So, again, the judge has already ruled on this case. This is in some case that still has to come down. Judge Arthur Engoron said and ruled that Trump and his co-defendants fraudulently inflated value associated with assets within the Trump organization, right? But this whole judgment today, that is to say the appeals judgment, essentially staves off the prospect of his stuff being seized by Letitia James, the New York Attorney General. So, I mean,
he says he will pay it. He does intend to pay the $175.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That he's got on him probably. But he was saying before, I mean, he said a couple of things, right? He's on the record saying, I've got the money, no problem, no matter what the amount is, I've got it. Then he's got also the record saying, my client can't pay this. He doesn't have the money. So his lawyer's saying that. So in any case, now we're at $175 million. And as Kim has noted, he's saying, don't sweat it. I got that. It's in my other pants. Let me go get that. And that's where that sits. And this blocks the penalties in the judgment, but it does leave the monitor in place at the Trump organization.
Does it make him look, I don't know, to the people that found it important that he had oodles of cash, does it make them think, oh, he doesn't have that money? Is he lying? Or does it make him, like, I don't know, fall a little bit in their eyes?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any falling. I mean, I think those people who are, you know, Trumpies are Trumpies no matter what. They'll be with them through thick and thin. As I've said before, I wish all of you and I wish all of us the kind of love that Trumpies have for Donald Trump in our own lives. I want, you know, I don't know that any of us have it, regardless of how strong your bond is with your wife or husband or partner. Anyway, that's the latest. He's got 10 days to post that. And as Kim says, he likely will post that. Yeah. So, yeah.
The Mark Thompson Show.
Oh, yeah. But meantime, the hush money trial goes on. Again, if you're playing with the Trump court game board there in your, in your home, you want to move the pieces to the hush money trial. The hush money trial now has a date, right? They have a date. I think it's April. Where is it? Now I don't have it.
25th or something. Yeah.
Thank you. Let me, April 15th, I thought it was.
Rather.
Yeah.
April 15th. Mm-hmm.
So the judge in the hush money trial is putting that on the docket for April 15th. Now, I'll just remind you, and then we will move on from this, but I wanted to get the quick Trump news out. I'll remind you that essentially two things were going on. Trump was trying to get rid of this. Trump and his attorneys were saying, hey, let's get rid of this case completely. And the judge said, no, we're not going to get rid of this case completely. By the way, that's a pretty standard request, so there's nothing extraordinary about that. But the other thing that the Trump lawyers were trying to do was delay the Trump trial on this hush money case even further. So in other words, we just got all these documents, you know, that whole story with Alvin Bragg and the documents, and we've got thousands of pages of documents to go through. And there were some questions as to why there was a delay in those documents, but more to the point. And one of the things that was said was, well, there were only 300 legit factual additions to it all, even though it looks like thousands. A lot of it was, replicative of other stuff. So you end up with this big stack of documents, but the reality is there's a very small amount that's really new. But still, there are new documents, and that's the reason that there was a delay. So now to the point of the delay and how long the delay is, the Trump lawyers wanted a long delay. It's going to take us months to go through all these, so they wanted 3 months. And the judge gave them 30 days, gave them 1 month. And essentially the judge is saying, now, look, we're going to do this, kids. April 15th is when we start. So
Well, this will be the only case to happen or start before the election.
and this is the case that I like the least in a way. I mean, I get it. It's a porn star and it's all of that.
You know what? If
but-
nobody cares about the grab him by the pee comment, then no one cares about a porn star situation, right?
Thank you.
I mean, we already know he's a sleazebag, and clearly no one cares about his, the way he treats women. We've already shown that.
Don't
that's
talk
not
to me
important.
that way.
Yeah, I think you should watch what
Yeah.
you say here, Kim. But if you, I mean, I just.
That was very inappropriate.
I agree, sir. I didn't say it. It was Kim. She's really getting.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you're getting a little mouthy, if I can
Oh.
say that. Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.